got into cycling later in life, and it was, at first it was this kind of dream to represent South Africa at the Olympic Games, and then 2012 was quite a big experience, because in a very short space of time, so if I started, really riding professionally or sort of full-time in Europe in 2010, but you can't really call 2010 as full-time because I broke my collarbone twice in 2010 and once at the end of 2009, and also, I hadn't really set myself up in Europe yet. We were going through like kind of a difficult period of, not really knowing what he was going to be doing. Of course, he'd shown his full commitment to me and to my career, but what people don't always realize is that it's not super easy for someone to kind of give up on all of their dreams, for example, to support me.
From the beginning days, it's a mindset that you have from early on. If you start the journey with the mindset that you're on the back foot and that you should be the breadwinner, then I think you're already on the wrong road. For me, it's always been, I've never questioned it. It's been a partnership. We've really traveled the road together. So seeing it as the breadwinner has never really come into my mind that way. It's been a journey together. We earn together. Sure, she signs the contract and the money goes into her name, but it really has been a partnership from day one.
2012 in London and then the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, it was almost like a replica, but in a smaller, slightly smaller format, and there was a lot kind of riding on my ride there in a certain extent, because we were starting to doubt what we were even doing in Europe. Was it sustainable? Could we continue to do what we're doing? What was Carl really going to do, and how were we going to sustain our career here? Big decisions had to be made. Came literally to a bike throw, and I was convinced after crossing the finish line that I hadn't medaled, and so it was another disappointment, and so yeah, it was a special result because of that, and also just the way that I felt really proud of the way that I'd managed to hold it all together in the most challenging circumstances. I'd managed to keep it together and to deliver on the day.
It has been tough sometimes, because I'm a person who also likes to achieve those goals when I'm working for something. So the only hard part has probably been standing on the side and watching her try and achieve the goal. It's great when things go right, but when things go wrong, you tend to maybe take them a bit harder or put them on her shoulders more, which is probably the most challenging part of the journey.
I honestly believe that you need to have motivation from within. Extrinsic motivation is not enough to overcome the challenges, to overcome the time when you arrive at the race in your best form and you crash and you don't get your result. For me, it's a deeper purpose. The passion is deeper than just enjoying riding my bike. I feel purpose-driven. I feel like I have a mission in this world to impact other people's lives.